Hello, today is the last day of Astro Week and we have a new defense to show off. I got Ingrid by accident a few weeks ago, and truth be told, the day she came out I realized she has some potential, nothing too broken, but she has a gimmick worth trying, which is Fire Sweep and True Damage. The fact she is a melee means you can use Drag Back or Lunge, which will eventually help my ranged cavalry from behind to get a snipe on the super tank. The reason why I wanted to consider Ingrid in my defense is because Savior is obnoxious. Still, I realized that most often when people use Savior, they use only one Savior, which is Far Save. Sometimes they use Near Save and Far Save, but it doesn't happen very often. But they still cannot counter attack anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. However, things are really interesting if they use only Far Save, because unless you are placing let's say Far Save Brave Actor in front, for example right here or right here, there is a chance that a lunge happen and trigger the trap, which is kind of bad. Otherwise, you have Veronica ready to attack, Brave Actor, or eventually Seros, or Bernadetta as well. And that is the idea. However, if you do not place Far Save Brave Actor in front, and you let Brave Actor stand here, and you have, let's say, Ashera here in this spot, well, she will get killed by Ingrid. So this is the idea. And the other reason why I wanted to consider Ingrid is that she's super fast. In other words, she's good against infantry. Infantry tanks are only good if they are fast. Ingrid should be faster than most of them. But you still have to be careful about Ingrid still, because 51 visible attack is not acceptable in this meta. Against any decent armor tank, she's dealing 0 damage. The only damage she's dealing, the only kind of damage will be true damage based on speed. So considering plus speed, Luin, speed solo, and buff from Kia Staff, she's likely hitting something like 13 damage per hit. Only if she can make a follow-up. 13 times 2, and only if they do not have some kind of damage reduction helping them, or healing after combat. But 13 times 2 at best is ridiculously low. But the fact again, you can use drag back and that she's good against infantry, for me it's not too bad to consider for her defense. This is why I wanted to try her for the first time. Result is not too bad, except for the first 2 days I made a big mistake. Let me show you that. I didn't have too much time testing the defense. I only had time last day before Astro Week started to test the interaction between Return, Sarah and Ingrid, and what follows after the AI behavior, which follows after the Return, if they bait or not, or if they engage or not. So I failed to realize the duo's hindrance here could be swapped with Mirabilis, and the duo's hindrance here is cutting my defense in half, kind of isolating Veronica and Claude, which is really bad. There's also another mistake I made and I haven't realized, and you will see in the next replay. So here I have Claude with aerobatics, but I realized maybe it wasn't a good idea to use Claude because he can get easily sniped. So here I also realized I made a mistake. Infantry score should be here, column 1. So this Anna is super fast. She is in fact faster than Ingrid, which is why Ingrid cannot get the fire sweep effect, I guess. And the solo is bad. Again, the solo condition is bad. This is why I do not like Veronica too much. I only choose Pirate Veronica because it's the only melee cavalry I have with good bulk, good defense, good resistance. Look at this carefully. Ingrid initiated from above. Remember, we've got a notification a few weeks ago from IS. They said now the AI has changed to account for, things like drive and something like that, the skills. I do not see the impact on the AI. The AI still considered tile number before combat result. If they did consider combat result before tile priority, it's from here, from the right side, that my Ingrid will initiate. But apparently the AI is still stupid. They do not want to consider combat result before tile number. And what you will see here is Pirate Veronica being good. It's the only time this week you will see Veronica being awesome. And it doesn't surprise me.
By these twin blades.
But except from this strong performance against Altina, where Pirate Veronica is a complete joke. Being solo is no easy task. What's the point of having good defense and res if you cannot use those? But we do not have a strong melee cavalry with high defense and res. We have Dussault, but he also wants to be solo. There's also Zeke. I think Zeke could be very good. He doesn't require to be solo and he can counter-attack from a distance. But Zeke is not, a duo hero, so I need to consider still another cavalry with duo ability. So this is the mistake I made. I told you that before, right? Another big stupid mistake. I forgot the Fallen Edelgard existed and that she can do this. Look. Very simple. So yeah, my heavy trap. They should be here protecting Seros and Ingrid. And as you can see, the duo's hindrance blocking the path, forcing Lilina and Veronica to move here. So this is not looking good. And as you can see, it makes their movement quite predictable, which is not a good thing for me. So this one has been fixed, but still some people this week, well, they accept sacrifice. So there are many people like that, and that's why I lost. But this still shows that my defense is not too good. You can clear it with one death, and the reason for that is Veronica. She's not really good. That's one of the reasons. And I think I have to upgrade Winter Benedetta A slot because the solo is not good. She's not hitting hard enough. I mean, I said I fixed the problem with the heavy trap, but I still haven't fixed the problem with the duo's hindrance. Swapping Mirabilis and duo's hindrance. And from now, I swapped finally the placement of duo's hindrance and Mirabilis. And from now it looked kind of better. But still, Veronica is kind of a dead weight unit in my defense. This couldn't go well. Too many structures and only fast save, so yeah. And the fast save unit is obviously not a good matchup against Ingrid. Fast save, near save this time. So this is much more interesting. And Duo Peony is dangerous because at best she can give plus 10 attack. That's too much. I mean, that is too much. The AoE hurts a lot. in this situation. So next one. Fallen Edelgard, Fallen Dimitri, and double Chill Speed Naga, and Iron Shield Peony with maximum building, so obviously it won't go well. And this is why I do not like this map. The destructible building here. If there is no threats around, Bernadetta, instead of moving free space, decides to destroy this. And that's not too good. I want her to get closer to the enemy. But I still want to consider this map because I'm tired of seeing Lost Castle and spring water everywhere. So I wanted to use this map again. But I think in fact spring water is better than this map because of the absence of a destructible building here, which eventually caused Lilina and Veronica not being able to move to the left sometimes, and it makes their movement a bit more predictable for my opponent. Seros can be quite good sometimes. So we have Claude, Legendary Claude, Edelgard, and Iliana.
Try this on for size. I've done all I can. Just like Fafnir.
And next one is Near Save, Far Save, and Mikaya. There's something funny that I see with all of this Henriette. I'm pretty sure close to 99% of the Henriette I have seen everywhere, they have plus resistance IV. I do not believe the Henriette, the only Henriette they pulled was always plus res. It's obvious there is a trait fruit somewhere. That is interesting. So as you can see, 11 true damage, well, Not impressive. Just to make sure you can see that she wasn't panicked or anything. And Sarah hits really hard. And then Lilina.
So this is death.
Henriette is always really stacked.
I am holding back. I'm going to stop you.
Know the strength of Asker. Know the strength of Asker.
And then we have this. I'm kind of confused. If you want to use Gale Force, I don't think you need Flame. And I think you should probably use Gale Force on Edelgard as well. Obviously it doesn't go well with 5 buildings, I mean 6. The fact, as you can see again, Pirate Veronica one shot with Safer Shell. You can see how bad she is. The solo condition hurts a lot. a very bulky melee cav, not requiring solo condition like Zeke, would be really funny in AR defense. And I think I would love to get Zeke. So this time I use pivot instead of swap because I wanted to test swap in this setup, but apparently pivot is a lot better. And again, Veronica dying to Regine.
Lynn, I'm not sure I can. Courage, Lorena.
This is what you want Seros to accomplish, not dying to Duolin. Because now she's really annoying. I think Seros is a unit worth building and she can be quite good without considering very expensive skills. So yeah, that was kind of a funny team. I don't think I will use it again because as you know, I love testing new stuff and I wanted to bring Veronica back again because I haven't used Veronica for a while, but she's not good. Only with Ingrid carrying and Lilina, the team, defense team. I don't know, we need a solution here. We need a replacement, a good one. So unless in the future I get someone like Zeke or another cavalry, I don't think I will reuse this defense. But at least if you had some fun watching this, that's all that matters. Thanks for watching.